I was kind of wondering, what were pastors saying at churches this past weekend? Josh Howerton.
Buckle up. I am here to ruin your party.
He found his purpose in life.
And the title of the sermon is How to Vote Like Jesus. If the church won't disciple people, the world will. So what's going to happen, check this out, is if godly leaders and godly pastors and godly voices all go silent or refuse to be clear on issues related to politics and government, then the only voices that are left are the godless ones. Okay, some of you will hear the first few part of the sermon and be like, oh, man, Josh, it feels like you or the church are getting more political. That is not what's happening. What's happening right now is not, the church is not getting more political, politics are getting more theological, and politics are getting more spiritual. When the government moved past things like building roads, issuing driver's licenses, and teaching math, to things like redefining marriage, erasing gender, reframing abortion as reproductive rights, and then using the government school system
it's called holding you accountable.
Kids into believing those things. Hey guys, the church didn't move, politics did.
No, history will forget the people trying to silence.
Next up, Greg Locke.
Us, but those of us that stand for truth and righteousness and holiness and freedom, hey, I'm telling you, our children's children will celebrate the sacrifice that we were able to make for this country and the rest of the world. And if you don't start making a sacrifice for this nation, I'm telling you, hear me and hear me well. We will never, shout never. We will never have another election after this one if you do not do your due diligence, and that is the facts. Whether you like me about that or not, I do not care.
Well, I don't like you anyway.
The only people making
Marky Mark and the emotionally constipated bunch.
Decisions do not have the Spirit of God and are not loyal to Jesus Christ. As well, for some Christians who are saying, I don't like the personality of Donald Trump or perhaps J.D. Vance.
Sorry.
What we're looking for is policy and leadership. If you're looking for personality, that's good to choose for your friend-in-chief, not your commander-in-chief. I do not see how, though Kamala Harris and Tim Walz profess to be Christians, that they actually are living out Christian values.
Oh, I forgot you're the gold standard.
Anti-family, and their policies are not commensurate with biblical worldview.
That's what the evangelical movement was preaching this past weekend. From sea to shining sea.